Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Tom, thanks for bearing with us there. I guess today you were talking about building around defense, and it looked like a lot of open dunks, a lot of open threes. Did you see communication, lack of effort, or what did you see?
Yeah, no, well, that's the challenge. The challenge is to play with great effort for an extended amount of time. So the initial effort is there, uh, but if one guy is slow reacting and we're not reading the ball properly, it's going to lead to a mistake. And we're not going to be perfect, but if we're hustling and we have good ball pressure, and we have great weak side awareness, we can cover up for any mistakes that we might make. But you want to be consistent with your effort. An offensive team like this, you have to make sure you're challenging shots. And I thought, for the most part, uh, we did a pretty good job on Levine until the end. Uh, and he's a tough cover. Marketing got going early on us. I thought we did a better job in the second half. But you need a consistent effort for 48 minutes, particularly on the road, to come up with wins. And right now we're not there.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, along those lines on the defensive breakdowns, it looked like you were particularly hot after that uncontested dunk by Gafford. You called timeout. It looked like you were really hot at the players. What set you off on that one?
Just not the effort that we're capable of. I know that we have the makings of a very good defensive team, and it's when we're concentrating and we're giving maximum effort, we're usually pretty good. So, just using a timeout, trying to fix it.
Ian Begley, SNY.
Tom, you had Nerlens out there, I think, closing and for much of the game. Was Mitchell hurt, or was that just?
No, he was fine. And again, like, we were playing from behind, and that group was going pretty good. And we hit a point where I just wanted to ride it out with them. I thought they would give us our best chance to win in that situation. But Mitchell's playing really well for us, so it really didn't have anything to do with Mitchell. It had to do with the guys that were out there. I thought Nerlens was protecting the rim pretty well. The shot blocking was a big factor.
We have time for 2 more questions. Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
On that Levine three with about 25 seconds left, what do you think kind of went wrong for the defense there, and what were you trying to get the bigs to do on those screens?
Well, the issue is, like with Levine in a pick and roll, or in some cases it was marketing. It's going to make you react because you have to have 2 on the ball, particularly late, like with Zach. We saw it at the end when we had the breakdown and we left him open. He's a great shooter, a phenomenal shooter. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy. So, we wanted to put pressure on them. They hit the seam, and that's where you have to make sure you're moving on the flight of the ball. And as the ball is being picked up, that's when you have to start your recovery. So reading the ball is critical. And, I think we're capable of doing it better. And, you got to scramble and fly around, and, you got to get to that shooter at that point in the game. I thought we did a lot of good things to put ourselves in that position. So, I want to take a look at what we were doing well, and then, take a look at where, we fell short and try to fix that. And for the most part, that's what this team has been very good at, coming back the next day and taking a hard look at things and taking the necessary steps to improve.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom, what do you want to see out of Obi to get more consistent minutes?
Yeah, and he's been playing pretty well. And tonight, the start of the fourth, the rebounding was an issue. And so just all around play. But I like the things that he's doing. He's playing with good energy. And I'd say probably that's the biggest part is him learning the NBA, the defense, and being a multiple effort guy. You have to do more than one thing. It's, you may get the initial part, but there's a second, third, and fourth part that has to be done also. So we're asking him to do a lot. He's picking it up. He's getting better. I like his approach. He's got to keep working.
Thank you, Coach. Hi, everyone. We have Julius Randle. If you have a question, please raise your hand. I'll bring you into the room. Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Julius, you guys have talked a lot about defense and communication. It seemed like today there was some, I don't know, it was communication mix-up, guys, a lot of open guys in the lane when you went to help or getting picked off somebody?
Yeah, more so in the first half for sure. Down the stretch, Levine got free a couple times, so that was tough. But yeah, more so in the first half. And we adjusted and played better in the second half, but we got to get off the better starts for sure. And our communication wasn't there to start the game. Sorry,
Ian.
man, I'm trying to fix this.
Ian Bagley, SNY.
Yeah, Julius, you mentioned starts being an issue. Start of the third quarter tonight and also yesterday, you guys seem to be an issue there for you. What do you make of that, and how can that be fixed, do you think?
Shit, I don't know, man. We gotta. I think we just mentally got to lock in and get off to better starts. First and third. Specifically the third. We dig ourselves out of holes, and to start the third quarter, we got to come out with more of a sense of urgency. And I don't know how we do it, or I don't know how we lock in to do it, but we definitely got to come out with more of a sense of urgency for sure.
Amanda Hajar, Next Digital.
Hey, Julius, with the unique situation to see these guys again, what are the benefits and I guess disadvantages of that, of seeing a team in a couple days after tonight?
Sort of like a playoff game. You're playing the same team in such a short time. So we got to make our adjustments. I think the biggest thing is, we just got to have more of a sense of urgency to start the games and start the half, and kind of look at it as a must win. We can't lose 2 in a row on this trip. So it'll be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Julius, with the turnover that you had there down the stretch, can you just take us through what happened there?
No, I just got to slow down. They played the play pretty good. And, I tried to get into some secondary actions with our guards. And they kind of blew those up. So I just trying to go quick, with the clock, but just got to take my time and read it. It wasn't nothing that they did.
Thank you, Julius. First question, Amanda Hajar from Next Digital.
Hey, RJ, with a quick turnaround against them, how do you make sure you can execute the game plan and address any adjustments between now and Wednesday?
Honestly, just watch the film, come in focused, come in with a little more edge, get some rest tonight, and just come back and make sure we leave here with a win.
Please raise your question. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Mark Berman, New York Post.
On the second night of a back-to-back, was it an effect? It looked like you guys were flat.
I think back-to-backs are always tough, but we fought hard. We played, we played well in the second half, and we put ourselves in a position to win the game. So that's really all I can say.
Amanda Hajar, Next Digital.
RJ, with your emphatic dunk, it was a big bright spot in the game. What did you see? How did it feel to just kind of go up with authority?
It was a great pass by Julius, and kind of just happened. I feel like it was a little bit of a momentum play, and just try to help us get back in the game.
Thank you, RJ.
Thanks.